So we have seen the three sectors now. What is the development, what is the production, what is the statement of the finance minister we have discussed. Now let us see here. The entire category is divided into three sectors. The names are like primary sector, the secondary sector, and third one is the tertiary sector. These are the technical terms. The example of the primary sector is an agriculture. Basic industries like fishing, farming, everything comes under agriculture or the primary sector. Second one is all the industrial activities like small scale industries, large scale industries, everything comes under the secondary sector. Third one is the entire service oriented sector, which was got recently from last 30 years, like hotels, hospitals, IT industries, everything comes under the service sector. Here you are paid for your services, that comes under the service sector. So these three sectors will contribute for the contribution of the GDP. Like we have discussed, like what is GDP? The entire income what we get in all these three service sectors, all the sectors together is called GDP of a nation. We have discussed the criteria for that. Now let us see here how is the GDP calculated. For example, now take a farmer who sells his paddy of 100 kgs at a cost of rupees 25, 100 kgs. What is the income what we get is 2500 rupees for the farmer. The miller who bought it will again restructure that one, will change its shape, will purify it and gets 80 kgs of rice plus 20 kgs of husk, which he then exports it or like sells it for a hotelier for 3600 rupees. Here the hotelier again takes the rice and the husk, he uses that one husk for heating and rice for making idli and dosa, and he makes the final output of rupees 5000 rupees. Here we have seen two kinds of products here. One is the intermediate product, that is the paddy. The paddy is a basic product which got transformed into the other structure and gave another final product, which is final good, the final output, which has produced the information or the final output for us or final income for us. Now coming to here, we have seen the series of things. Then how is the GDP calculated here? Suppose if you calculate the paddy income, the rice income, then again the dosa or idli income of what the three people got at different levels, then you are adding it number of times, like 2 times, 3 times you are adding it. So we should not add like that for getting a GDP. GDP is nothing but the final output what you are getting into your hand right now is called the final GDP. That's all. So only 5000 will be taken for this entire thing. In the 5000 you are covering the cost of paddy and the rice and making it, purifying it, everything, and getting the final output here. So this is only taken into the GDP criteria here, not the any other things. Suppose if you take rice and again, so you are going to double it that one, then you don't get the real GDP amount. Here we have to remember, here we have three main sectors contributing for GDP. GDP is nothing but final calculation of the final product end, and we have the types of goods like intermediary goods and final goods. Intermediary goods get transformed into some other shape or another form, then we get the final good.